Every day, behind the scenes of our bustling nation, millions of packages, groceries, and essential supplies are constantly on the move across America, ensuring our needs are met. Trucks, vans, planes, and ships, a diverse fleet, tirelessly carry goods from one place to another, bridging vast distances. This intricate process, the backbone of our economy, is what we call logistics. It's the sophisticated system that keeps store shelves stocked with the products we rely on, and ensures factories are running smoothly, producing the goods we need. Without logistics, life as we know it would slow down, fast grinding to a halt in many areas. Think about it. From the fresh food on your table, carefully transported and delivered, to the advanced technology in the phone in your hand, everything traveled a long way, often across state lines, to get to you. The USA is a big country, a vast and diverse landscape. Goods have to move over long distances, traversing thousands of miles through bustling cities and quiet, sprawling fields, over towering mountains and across arid deserts. That's why efficient and reliable logistics is so incredibly important here. Logistics is more than just moving things from point A to point B. It's about moving them the right way, in the most efficient manner and at the right time, every time. If trucks are late, stores run out of essential items, leaving customers disappointed. If drivers get lost, customers wait longer for their much-needed deliveries, disrupting their schedules. That's why smart planning, careful coordination, and optimized routes matter so much. In the end, logistics is the hidden engine, the unsung hero of daily life in America, powering our economy and connecting communities. Without it, businesses, families, and whole communities from coast to coast would feel the pinch, experiencing shortages and disruptions. That's why dispatching and routing, the strategic planning, the heart of logistics, matters so much, ensuring the smooth flow of goods across the nation. Dispatching, at its core, is the art of orchestrating movement. It's about strategically telling drivers not just where to go, but also providing them with the crucial information they need for a successful journey. It's about determining the optimal time for them to arrive at their destination, ensuring efficiency and timeliness in every delivery. Imagine a busy pizza shop, especially during peak hours. Orders flood in constantly, and someone, a key individual, has to decide which delivery driver is best suited to take which pizza order, and in what specific order to maximize efficiency and customer satisfaction. This requires careful planning and quick decision-making. That person, the one making those critical decisions, is the dispatcher. They are the linchpin of the entire operation. Now picture this same concept, but on a much bigger scale with far more complexity. In a trucking company, dispatchers are not just managing a few deliveries. They're watching over hundreds, even thousands of shipments simultaneously. They have real-time knowledge of where every driver is located, a detailed understanding of what's in their trucks, including the type and quantity of goods, and crucially, who is eagerly waiting to receive those goods at the other end of the journey. Their primary job is to meticulously plan and execute each delivery, ensuring that it leaves the loading dock on time and adheres to a strict schedule. They also need to determine and communicate the best, most efficient route for each driver to take, considering factors like traffic, road conditions, and potential delays. Let's consider a real-world example to illustrate the importance of dispatching. Imagine a severe storm is rapidly approaching Chicago. Suddenly, the dispatcher receives an urgent call. A truck, carrying a critical shipment of life-saving medicine, absolutely needs to arrive at a hospital before the full force of the storm hits, potentially cutting off access. The dispatcher quickly assesses the situation, checks the weather map, and immediately calls the driver. Working swiftly, the dispatcher identifies and communicates a new, alternate route that will allow the truck to bypass the worst of the storm and reach its destination on time. That's a perfect example of dispatching in action, showcasing its vital role in ensuring timely and safe deliveries. Dispatchers often work tirelessly behind the scenes, often without direct recognition for their efforts. However, their strategic choices and quick thinking are what keep the entire supply chain moving smoothly and efficiently. They are constantly solving unexpected problems, answering a barrage of calls, and addressing a multitude of concerns. Ultimately, they are responsible for making sure that drivers have all the information, resources, and support they need to complete their deliveries successfully. It's undoubtedly a tough and demanding job, requiring a unique blend of skills and dedication, but it's the critical function that keeps America's goods flowing and our economy thriving. Routing, at its core, is all about determining the most efficient and effective path from point A to point B. It's about optimizing the journey, considering all the variables, and ensuring that the delivery reaches its destination in the best possible way. It's a lot like planning a road trip where you're the architect of your own adventure. First, you look at a map, whether it's a traditional paper map or a digital version, and decide which highways and roads to take to reach your destination. You consider the distance, the terrain, and the overall direction. Then you think about traffic, anticipating potential delays and bottlenecks along the way. You also plan for essential stops for gas, to keep the journey going, and maybe even scout out the best places to eat, turning the trip into a culinary adventure. In logistics, routing means choosing the smartest, most cost-effective, and timely route for every single delivery. It's about making informed decisions that impact the bottom line and customer satisfaction. A good route saves valuable time, ensuring deliveries arrive promptly. And it conserves fuel, reducing operational costs and minimizing environmental impact. It also helps drivers avoid potentially damaging bad roads and construction zones, protecting the vehicles and cargo, or heavily congested in busy urban areas where delays are common. But it's not always simple and straightforward. Sometimes the seemingly shortest route on the map isn't actually the fastest in real-world conditions. Let's say a driver has a complex task to deliver goods to 3 different stores all in one day. The dispatcher and the driver need to work together as a team, sharing information and insights. To carefully find the most logical and efficient order of deliveries, the sequence that makes the most sense for the entire route. Maybe they decide to visit the store located farthest away first, getting that long haul out of the way early. Then strategically work their way back towards the central hub or starting point, optimizing the return journey. Or maybe they proactively avoid certain roads and areas during the peak of rush hour, choosing alternative routes to bypass the congestion. That's routing in action, a dynamic process that adapts to changing conditions. Good routing is the engine that keeps trucks efficiently moving along their routes, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. And ultimately, it keeps customers happy and satisfied with reliable and timely deliveries. It's like being a dedicated travel planner, but instead of people, you're meticulously planning the journey for every single package on the road. And just like planning a great road trip, a little bit of thoughtful planning and logistics routing can go a surprisingly long way, leading to significant improvements and positive outcomes. Fast delivery is what everyone wants. Businesses, drivers, and customers alike. Dispatching and routing work together to make this happen. Dispatchers decide who goes where. Routing decides how they get there. When both jobs are done well, deliveries happen on time. Drivers spend less time stuck in traffic or lost on back roads. Packages arrive when people expect them. Stores can restock their shelves. Families get their groceries. Companies meet their promises. But if dispatching or routing goes wrong, things slow down. A late truck means empty shelves. A wrong turn means wasted fuel and extra miles. That's why companies invest so much in getting these steps right. In the end, good dispatching and routing mean less waiting and more smiles. It's how America's just-in-time world keeps spinning every single day. Dispatchers face new problems every day. One big challenge is the weather. Snow, rain, or hurricanes can shut down roads and slow deliveries. So dispatchers have to think fast and find new routes to keep things moving. Traffic is another headache. Big cities like Los Angeles or New York can turn a short trip into a long wait. Accidents, construction, or rush hour can throw off even the best plans. Dispatchers use traffic reports and GPS to help drivers avoid trouble spots. Sometimes, trucks break down or drivers get sick. When that happens, dispatchers must quickly find someone else to finish the job. It's like a big puzzle. Every piece has to fit, even when things go wrong. Despite the stress, most dispatchers love the challenge. Every day is different. They use their skills to keep goods moving, no matter what comes their way. Dispatchers are real people with tough jobs. They start early and often work late, watching over dozens or even hundreds of trucks. They talk to drivers, check weather reports, and answer calls from worried customers. It's a job that demands focus, patience, and quick thinking. A big part of dispatching is communication. Dispatchers must be clear and calm, even when things get busy. They give directions, solve problems, and sometimes offer a pep talk to tired drivers. Good dispatchers know their team well. They understand who prefers city driving or who's best at long hauls. But dispatchers also deal with a lot of pressure. If a delivery is late, customers call to complain. If a truck gets lost, the dispatcher must help them find their way. Mistakes can cost time and money, so every decision matters. Even with new technology, dispatchers are the heart of the operation. Their experience and instincts keep America's wheels turning, one delivery at a time. Technology is changing the world of logistics fast. Today, dispatchers use software that tracks every truck in real time. GPS maps show traffic jams and weather alerts. With a few clicks, they can reroute a driver around a closed road or busy highway. Smartphones and tablets help drivers too. They get updates from dispatchers, see their route, and even check in with customers. Some trucks have sensors that report problems like low tire pressure or engine trouble before they cause a breakdown. There are even apps that use artificial intelligence, AI, to plan routes. These apps look at data from thousands of trips and find the best way to go. They can save time, fuel, and money. Companies big and small use these tools to stay ahead. All this technology makes the dispatcher's job easier, but it doesn't replace them. People still make the final calls, using their judgment and experience to handle the tough stuff. When dispatching and routing work well, everyone wins. Businesses save money on fuel and time. Drivers get home sooner instead of sitting in traffic. Customers get their orders quickly and reliably. Good logistics also mean less waste. Trucks take shorter routes and use less gas, which is better for the environment. Products arrive fresh and stores can keep prices fair. It helps small businesses compete with the big guys too. For families, it means you can count on your groceries showing up when promised. For hospitals, it means medicine gets there in time. For factories, it means machines never stop running. It's the backbone of a strong economy. So while dispatching and routing may seem invisible, they touch every part of daily life. They're the silent partners in almost everything we do. The future of logistics in America looks bright and busy. More people are shopping online than ever before. That means more packages, more trucks, and more need for smart dispatching and routing. New technology will keep changing the game. Self-driving trucks, drones, and smarter apps will help deliveries go even faster. But the human touch will always matter. Dispatchers will use new tools, but their skills and smarts will still lead the way. Companies will keep looking for ways to save time and money. They'll use data to plan better routes and avoid waste. And they'll keep working to deliver the things people need right when they need them. In the end, dispatching and routing will stay at the heart of American logistics. They'll keep our country moving, one delivery, 1 mile, and one happy customer at a time.